Onto a Texas jury where they started deliberating today in the trial of the former Uvalde police officer charged over his response to the 2022 school mass shooting. Adrian Gonzalez, a former Uvalde school officer, is now charged with 29 counts of child abandonment or endangerment for allegedly failing to act in response to the 2022 shooting. 19 fourth graders and 2 teachers were killed in what is one of the country's deadliest school shootings. The gunman entered the building at 11:33 a.m. Not until 12:11 p.m. did the police chief request a master key to the classrooms. He told the Texas Tribune he tried dozens of keys, all of which failed to work. But turns out the door was never locked and simply needed to be pulled open. No one tried to do that, he said. And law enforcement didn't break into the classroom to kill the shooter until 12:50.
We're not asking Adrian Gonzalez to commit suicide. He has been trained to go to the corner of a building and distract, delay, and impede the gunman while help is arriving. But Adrian Gonzalez does nothing more than mic his microphone and tell other officers what's going on. So why are we here? When a child is in danger and calls 911, we have the right to expect a response.
CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca is in Corpus Christi, Texas, with what he heard during the closing arguments.
After 12 days of emotional testimony and cross-examination, a jury will now decide the fate of former Uvalde school police officer Adrian Gonzalez. A grand jury charged Gonzalez with 29 counts of child endangerment or abandonment for his actions in 2022 at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, when a shooter killed 19 students and 2 teachers and wounded 10 others. More than 300 officers showed up to the school, but it took 77 minutes for law enforcement to take down the gunman. Now, the state said Gonzalez was one of the first officers on the scene, and even though he heard shots, had a gun, and active shooter training, he failed in his duty to act to stop the shooter. Now, the defense said Gonzalez was inside the school within minutes and was part of a group of 5 officers who tried to confront the shooter and took fire. The defense said his actions helped contain the shooter and kept the gunman from going to other rooms in the school. Now, there are a lot of eyes on this case because former Uvalde school police chief Pete Arredondo is charged with similar charges, but his court date has not been set. At this point, we're just waiting for the jury to come back with a verdict. Back to you.